Hey, what's up, guys? It's Mike back with another video. Just wanted to shoot a video today. This is a video response for Oakland A's 915. He's running a contest. He hit 100 subs. Congratulations, Eric, on hitting 100 subs, man. You got a great channel going there. I enjoy looking at your collection, your Mark McGuire's, and everything else that you show off on your videos, bro. Your posters, your cards. You got a fantastic collection, man. Your collection is one to be admired, brother. And I look forward to seeing more of your collection as you show them off and pick stuff up. So he wanted us to shoot a video talking about our favorite baseball players, since his favorite baseball player is Mark McGuire, and he showed off McGuire cards. He wants us to show off 5 of our favorite cards in our collection of our favorite baseball player. Now, this was actually a little harder than I realized because, well, I collect Mark Teixeira. Mark Teixeira is probably my biggest collection. Actually, my biggest collection is probably my Derek Jeter collection, but don't consider myself a Derek Jeter collector, although I do have binders of his cards, and put stuff away, like I have a couple autographs, I have some game used cards, but I don't consider myself a Jeter collector only because he's amazingly expensive. Teixeira, I do is one of my PCs. My main PC, who my favorite player is, and he's my favorite player since I've been a kid. And if you watch my videos, you know who I'm talking about. I am talking about none other than Mr. October himself, Reginald Martinez Jackson. So I decided to have this Foco bobblehead in the background, as I talk about, why I like Reggie. I mean, for starters, when I first started watching the Yankees, which was 1976, that was the year they got swept in the World Series by the Big Red Machine, the Cincinnati Reds. Reggie wasn't a Yankee at that year. He had started the year, I believe. No, actually, no. He was traded in the offseason to Baltimore. I think he refused at first to report to the Orioles, and he finally did, if I'm not mistaken, if I remember my history on Reggie. And he played 1 year at Baltimore and then became a free agent. Had a lot of teams after him, obviously. I believe Montreal and San Diego were the ones that were offering him a lot of money until the Yankees swooped down and signed them. Came on in the 1977 season. Had a crazy first season in New York. He had that game where he kind of loafed after a fly ball in Fenway off the bat of Jim Rice, allowed Jim Rice to get the second. Billy Martin pulled him, and everybody knows about the argument that was in the Yankee dugout. Everybody knows about the 3 home runs he hit during the World Series in Game 6, in the clinching game that won the World Series for the Yankees at Yankee Stadium. Everybody, a lot of people don't give him enough credit where he sat down rather. Billy sat him in Game 5 of the ALCS, and he came only because I think a lefty was pitching, and a tough one, if I remember. I want to say it was Larry Gura. I don't know if Gura was a lefty, but a left-handed pitcher was pitching for the Royals, and Billy Martin sat Reggie to start the game, then called on him, and he came through with an RBI single. So not a lot of people talk about how clutch Reggie was, and Reggie was pretty clutch. My reasoning for liking Reggie, my mom liked Reggie. She loved Reggie, and since she loved Reggie, I was gonna like Reggie. It wasn't just because of motherly love, or if you want to call it that. It was also because whenever Reggie was in the game, whenever he was at bat, I was always at the edge of my seat. I wanted to see him hit a home run. Was he gonna hit a home run? Was he gonna strike out? Was he gonna walk? Was he gonna single? I was just on the edge of my seat for Reggie whenever he came up. When I saw Reggie live, I was screaming my head off. When Reggie didn't play when I was at a game, I was really upset. And yeah, Reggie was my favorite player growing up. And I know he was a hot dog. I know he was like probably the precursor, or however the word goes, I'm sorry, to A-Rod. And that's fine. But one thing that Reggie did that A-Rod didn't. I'm sorry. The one thing that Reggie didn't do that A-Rod did was steroids. And I'm sure if they were around back in the day, maybe Reggie would have dabbled in them. He didn't need them. No amount of steroids is going to make him hit the ball further than he already did. No amount of steroids is going to make him strike out any less than he did already. So, but yeah, anyway, enough of my rambling. I want to show off my 5 favorite Reggie cards. Now, there are reasons why these are my favorite cards. My Reggie collection is still growing. It's a very small collection because Reggie's also expensive. Um, but it doesn't stop me from trying to find deals and picking up anything I can of Reggie. Um, and getting this bobblehead that I'm showing off here I haven't reviewed it just yet. It's a Foco bobblehead. I'm going to review at some point. I've been holding off because there's one thing that's really ticking me off about this bobblehead, and I'm sure you could spot it yourself. I'll talk about it more in a future video. So let's get on with the cards. The first card I'm going to show off is this clear scripted Reggie Jackson Game Worn Pants card. Now, the reason why this card is one of my 5 favorites is because it's my first Reggie card that I actually pulled from a blaster box. When I was in Brooklyn, I was at the Target in Starrett City and bought a box of Fleer Scripted and pulled this card, and as soon as I pulled it, put it in this screw down, which I have to take out because screw downs are horrible for cards, as we all know. As soon as I'm able to, I'm going to put this in a one touch because being that this is my first Reggie card, this has to be protected at all costs. My next favorite card is this 2012 Panini Pantheon 500 Home Run Club Game Used Jersey card. I just love the look of these Panini Pantheon Game Used cards. There's a couple of others. There's a 1500 RBI Club with him in the Yankees uni and in the Oakland A's uni. They're numbered. This one I believe is numbered to 199. Yes, it is. I just love the look of this card, so that's why it's one of my favorites. Another one of my favorite Reggie cards is from Immaculate, numbered to 15. It says Reggie Jackson, California. It's a game used back card, but this is no way, shape, or form a California Angel patch card. That's an Oakland A's patch card, but still, it's a Reggie patch. Only Reggie patch I own. So that's why it's in my 5 favorite cards. And now, the first of the 2 autographs of Reggie that I own. This is Tier 1 Reggie Jackson autograph, number 30. I love the look of this card, man. This is a sweet, sweet card. You get that vintage Reggie Jackson look when he was with Oakland back in the 70s. Beautiful autograph there. I just love the way this card is designed. Just a beautiful card, and you can see why it's one of my favorite cards that I own of Reggie. And the last card in my collection that I own that's one of my favorite cards of Reggie is another Reggie Jackson autograph. This was my first Reggie Jackson autograph. Have to have him in the Yankee uniform. This one is numbered to 90. Actually, no, it's 5 of 25. Even better. This is a beautiful one. I love this shine on this card. It's a mirror blue from Certified Materials. And my first Reggie Jackson card. I got this card actually for a pretty good deal, if I remember correctly, at the Westchester County Sports Card Show a few years back. And I just love this card, man. So those are my 5 favorite Reggie Jackson cards. Hopefully we'll be able to add some more cards to my collection soon. That's one of my main goals for this year. I didn't put up a 2019 goal video like I planned to, but adding more Reggie Jackson cards to my collection and helping it grow is going to be one of my main goals this year. I would like to hopefully get to 500 different and unique Reggie cards by the end of the year. Right now I'm in the 200s, and that's mostly base and inserts. I would like to get more game views, more autographs, obviously. So hopefully that happens by the end of this year. But anyway, guys, thanks for watching the video. Eric, again, congratulations on 100 subs. May you have 300, 400 subs by the end of this year, and I know you will because your channel is just that awesome, brother. So, guys, if you like the video, please comment on the video, click that like button, subscribe if you haven't subscribed already. Guys, thanks a lot for watching the video. Good night, you guys. Card family for life, SA.